It is November, which means Thanksgiving, which means, at least for me, canned pumpkin guy. We're coming up on the 3rd anniversary of my once viral video, and lately I have been thinking about it differently. If you're not familiar, 3 years ago, the day before Thanksgiving, I went to the store for my wife, called her about something not on the list, canned pumpkin. She didn't answer, and on the drive home, I thought, I could turn this into a bit. I'm a stand-up comedian, if you didn't know. So I decided I could turn the moment in the grocery store into mock frustration, a rant about communication in a marriage. On the Friday after Thanksgiving, I did the bit on stage, and it got a big laugh. On Saturday, it got another big laugh. So on Monday, I did the bit into my phone and posted it online. For a week, people got it. They commented, "Oh yeah, that's marriage in a nutshell," and they left laughing emojis. Then, 2 of the dumbest influencers on the planet got a hold of it, pretended it was real, told their followers of course being people so simple-minded they allow influencers to think for them, told their followers to hate me, and they did. It was glorious. My TikTok exploded as people desperate for attention started stitching and duetting it, acting it out in sketch form. Things got so big, an article was written about me in the New York Post. I made Apple News. It went global. I was enjoying the fun. Views on my videos were going through the roof, so I let everybody think what they wanted for about a week. Then I pointed out, hey, this is fake, and it even said so in the video description. And everyone apologized, and we all went on with our lives. Of course I'm kidding. People doubled down on their anger and judgment, saying that even though I had said up front the video is fake, that I had somehow changed my story since it backfired. I posted a video of me performing the bit on stage with an audience with laughter, and people still weren't convinced. So I let it go. But to this day, I still get random comments on random videos. Aren't you the guy that wouldn't buy the canned pumpkin? Makes me laugh every time. But as said at the beginning of this semi-coherent ramble, I have been thinking about things differently lately. What if the canned pumpkin video had been real? What if I had been having an incredibly bad day, made a horrible choice, and posted it to the world at large? What if I had just lost my job, was incredibly stressed out, and handled that poorly by focusing on canned pumpkin and the phone calls? Should people be judged by 60 seconds of their life? I mean, the argument could be made for a yes if the person is spewing racist, homophobic, or sexist rhetoric. I react like anybody should when they hear someone dropping the N-bomb in a Karen-style rant. But I also see so many videos where someone had a bad moment, or made a joke, or were taken out of context, and they are vilified. I didn't mind the attention because I recorded and posted the video. Many people get recorded against their will. And yet, at the same time we are so quick to reach for our phone, we pretend to have an interest in mental health. We post slogans like, "Everyone is fighting a battle you know nothing about," because we pretend to have empathy for others. But in today's day and age, going viral is more important than showing empathy, so we record first and ask questions and show concern later. Maybe. What's especially hilarious is we look back on the Salem witch trials and wonder, how could things get so out of control? Yet, when a fake news story about Millie Bobby Brown filing a lawsuit against one of her co-stars lands, it blows up before anyone bothers to verify the facts. The mob is fast to anger and judge, and slow, if ever, to self-correct and apologize. And the mob always feels justified because tearing other people down makes us feel better about ourselves and our own failings. If we're busy pointing a finger, we never have to look in the mirror. It's funny because I've noticed more and more that the people who dish it out can't take it. It happens on my channels all the time. Someone will stop by and leave a negative comment. I will laugh, respond with an insult in kind, and they will get offended. Like, genuinely offended. I was supposed to be their punching bag. I wasn't supposed to hit back. Anyway, when I told my wife, hey, that pumpkin video made it to the dumb side of TikTok, she got worried. Then she looked up what was happening, said, these people have no idea what goes on inside our marriage, and was over it. I never took any of it personally because I knew no one was actually angry at me. They were angry at the me they'd invented inside their head because of their dad, stepdad, or partner. I was just the focal point for their personal frustrations, and that doesn't bother me. I've got skin thicker than the fog surrounding Antonio Island in Oregon. But I do wonder how being attacked by an online mob affects the average layperson. And maybe that's the unfortunate reality here. The internet doesn't need truth. It doesn't need context. It just needs a story, a target, a reason to scream. But real life? That's where nuance lives. That's where your friends, your family, your marriage, your mistakes, your victories, reality is where they all exist. And that can't be summed up in 60 seconds or defined by the comments of an angry mob who are only lashing out because they are powerless in their own lives. The world may be ready to go viral with your worst moment, but your friends, they'll be laughing at it with you.